Okay, let's talk about Kalinka. So, I haven't spoken about her in a while. I think last time I've spoken about her was after our first class back and after our long journey to bring her back. And in the meantime, since that video, we've been progressively jumping a bit bigger and jumping a bit bigger and just keeping moving on. Wherever we get to, great. If we only got to show her once, great, that's the way it is. But she's been making steady steps, and honestly, with a horse that you've had for so long, you remember previous times, and it's a lot like when we first were kind of moving up. And so last week we're here in Michigan. It's our second week here. It's a World Cup qualifier 5-star week here, and today was the 150 winning round. Last week was our first FEI show in a year and a half since she's been out, and she was great. And so we come in this week and we did the 145 speed. We didn't go very fast. That wasn't really the point. And we had the last rail down. Bit of a bummer. A little bit my fault. But today, the main goal this week was to do the 150 winning round class. We haven't jumped 150 in a year and a half. It's our second FEI week back. And let's watch it. Okay, here we go on the way to the first fence. Nice ramp doxer to get us into the course, and a pretty quick rollback here to fence 2. Time allowed was pretty tight, and I'm going to go around a fence here in a minute, so I want to be pretty efficient here. She has had a slight right drift, especially on the right lead that I've been working on. The more I keep her straight, the better. And here, left lead, you can see how the drift to the right, that's mainly a ride thing, and I think a rust thing, us getting back to doing this again. Flying through the combination, super happy with that. Nice right turn down to this oxer, nice straight jump. Important to go straight here for a bit so you come back and square to this vertical, but don't waste time. Steady 4 here. And for a lot of people, this 5 got a bit flat, but we have a big stride, so it was a little bit steady coming into this combination, which was great. Here is where we go around. I just didn't want to do that inside turn because this fence is a skinny, 3-pole skinny, so I just didn't want it. A little bit of gap there. Sit up steady in the 7 to this oxer. Nice, lovely. Off your eye here, 10 strides to the second to last. Keep her straight again. And then 9 strides, wait a second to then steady at the very end to be very slow coming in so you're ready. Okay, I mean, what do you say? After everything we've been through, our first 150 back, she just jumps unbelievable. We jump clear, jump confidently. She's just, every horse touches your heart in some way that you're around. But some are just different. And she's different. She's amazing. So I love her. So it was a winning round type class. We were the second slowest clear of the ones that came back. That was mostly due to me going around that one fence as we spoke about. So we went second in the jump off, and the goal in the jump off is, it's even though it's our first time at 150. Last week we did a jump off at 145, and she handled and managed really well. Honestly, it didn't feel like we'd spent any time away. So I had that in my head for what to expect, but at the same time, it's been a while. So, go quick, but if it gets a little bit too strung out, too flat, too, not ready for it, fine. Slow down, circle, jump the rest of the course. For her, who cares? This is all a gift. So, anytime I get a jumper is a gift. And I'm very aware of that whenever we ride. So Let's watch jump off. Okay, here we go. It was really important to have a really forward first fence. So this 7 was a little bit slowing down to take off because you had to turn really tight after here. Or, after fence 2. 9 strides on the rollback, curl over this. Unbelievable. And then here, I added a stride coming in than most people, but that was a safer bet in the combination. No need to kill ourselves. Here, really fast rollback. She was amazing here. A little angle to the plank, or to the skinny, left a stride out compared to the first round. Again, to this oxer, leaving a stride out compared to the first round. And then cantering down. This is A of the last double, leaving out a stride from the first round. Amazing. I mean, she's just... Oh, gosh. She's just everything. For her to persevere the way she has is... Yeah, it's inspirational. And to me and to everyone in our operation, she means the world. She's just such an amazing horse. I don't know what else to say.